we're going to get into some strumming now. It's time we got a little more serious about our strumming. Since this is about the Strumdicapped, it's time we do some strumming. Makes sense, right? So we've made some jokes about strumming, and I had the joke video about strumming, and then I gave you the very easy strum. This is why I want you to watch these videos in sequence. Okay, so now it's time to get into some actual real strumming, and not just that, which we did before, and we did the D plus with one string. So now it's time we do some strumming. Now, when you look at 100 videos, there's 100 techniques. You know, they have their hands in all kinds of contortions, and one use a thumb like this, and one use this finger by itself, and one's doing a claw thing, and one says, you know, point toward New Jersey, and smile, tilt your head to the right, bend your fingers upside down, point your elbow in, hold it like this, and then move very comfortably like you're opening a door. Well, I've never opened a door that way except when I have my hands full of groceries. So really you want to do whatever is comfortable for you. When you look at artists that play, and even some of the teachers, I have to say, they say do it exactly like this, and they have their hand in a way, and then when they play a song, their hand looks totally different. They say, oh, do this, and then fold this under and get it just like this, and then stroke, and then you see them playing and they're like this. You know, it doesn't look anything like they said. So what I say, and I want to credit Raggy Ragsdale for this, is do whatever's comfortable for you. If you like having your hand open, have your hand open. If you like doing your thumb up and down, do that. Do whatever is comfortable for you. Now, the music teachers, the pros will all cringe at that and say, well, you can't just do whatever you want. There are rules. Well, we're doing this for fun, so there are no rules. Okay, so what I found for me is I like a variation of what everybody says. I like the idea of making it your hand look like you're holding a pick or a plectrum. Make it look like you're holding one. So get your index finger slightly over your thumb so that the thumb is supporting it. And then they say, you know, curl your hand in and do this. My hand is not comfortable closed, so I like it open. So this is easiest for me, and I can actually strum a little bit before I was getting hung up. The other thing that I would say one of the most important parts of this whole strumming bit is some of the videos talk about putting a lot of pressure to hit every string, you know, go through. Well, you do that, you're going to get hung up in the strings, and that's going to make it even harder for you to just be fluid. So I would say that as a beginner tip, now this is not a teacher thing. When you get great, then follow the people that have 100,000 subscribers and a billion views and all that stuff. Go with them. But right now, as a rookie, and you won't form bad habits because it's all about fun anyway, do whatever is comfortable for you and strum lightly. I find that if you go lightly over the strings, you won't have the problems. You won't get hung up, and you won't have the twangs. Most of strumming, almost everything to do with strumming, is about keeping time. It's not about any particular talent or formation. It's about keeping time. Really, that's all the strumming does anyway, is keep time. So if you can just smoothly strum, and I'm using my finger supported by a thumb, just, and I would say do it lightly over the strings, and you can always get louder later, but start light and do very easy strums, because it's really about keeping time. What messes you up, and I've learned this, I can speak for all of us, what messes us up is not that we can't strum, because that's fairly easy. What messes us up is keeping time. So we try to do down, down, up, down, up, like I did in that one video. And that's what fouls us all up. And then when the brain says, is this an up or a down, that's when you get stuck. Okay, so if you just do down, oddly enough, it helps if you write it and look at it. And I use index cards. Okay? Even something dumb like that, I don't know, maybe not, maybe that's not necessary, but if I look at it, my brain is going to stay with it and I'm not going to wander off. You talk to people that are playing and they say, you know, the hardest thing is when I start singing, I can't find the chords, or when I find a chord, I stop strumming. It's because it's not automatic. So when you look at the card and you have your strumming pattern, and we're not really ready for like patterns, but you have what you want to do on a card and you look at that, it makes it very easy to keep doing it without getting distracted. So I'll use the index card and just start out with down, 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 down. Just do that. Just do that. Believe me, it's hard enough when you're starting out. People are like, ah, that's so basic. You can't play any songs. Baloney. You can play a lot of songs just doing down. And most ukulele songs, if you look at 100 YouTube videos, most songs are singing covering up bad playing. The playing really isn't that great. Now me, I can't sing. I can't sing at all. So I got to learn how to play this thing because I can't cover up the sound of this with the sound of this. I've got to learn how to play it because I can't sing. So I have to go the other route. So I look at the down, 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 and if I look at that, it helps me do it. And I just, not too hard, and just keep doing it. Now, what you notice is there's a little inconsistency because I'm not that great at it, and you won't be that great at it either. So you want to keep practicing this until you get where they all sound the same, where you get fluid with it in different speeds. But it should be consistent. It shouldn't be one loud, one quiet, one messed up, one good. Not too bad. Now, after down, 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 I'm going to do down, up, down, up. And I have it on a card so I can look at that so my brain doesn't get distracted. And I'm not doing any chords. I'm just playing it. All right? So down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. You can see where the Strumdicapped comes in. Those up ones are tough. See, it's very inconsistent. So that's where we need to practice. And most people will tell you it's the up strums where they have the problem. Now you notice that I lost my time there for a second because I'm not looking at my card and I'm talking. It's very hard to get consistent. Seem like nothing, but if you can do that and then start mixing some chords in. See, I had to stop because I'm not that good yet and I'm not looking at my card. If I was looking at my card, I could change chords without stopping. Okay, it's not great, but it's down, up, down, up. Okay, so the takeaways from this are practice lightly, find what's comfortable for you, if it's thumb or finger or whatever. Make index cards and put basic patterns on it, even down, 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 up, and then do some other ones like down, down, up, down, down, up. But if you write them and put them in front of you and look at that, it'll be much easier. Your brain's not going to wander. Okay? So, the last thing is strum lightly. Don't try to... It's hard to be consistent, so strum lightly. And do those just basic down, down, downs and up, up, ups and down, up, down, up. do very, 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 very basic patterns, because again, the whole struggle with strumming is keeping time. And when you start trying to do down, down, up, down, down, it gets a mind warp until you can really keep time. When you can keep time, it's very easy to swap out the down, ups, up, down, whatever you want to do. So do it lightly and have fun doing it. And if you know any chords, like a C chord, you can just turn it on and off. Remember I said before, it's like a binary operation, just on, off, on, off, on, off. So just do that and have fun with it. Now, look, we're starting to make some progress, I hope. So please leave me some comments. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'd love to hear from you. That would mean a lot to me. And be sure and watch the videos in order, because we have a progression here that I want you to play 1,000,000 songs in 30 days. We're about halfway through, and it may seem like, gosh, I have 2 weeks to go and you're going to play 1,000,000 songs. Yeah, we are. Okay. So, but you have to stay in order. So I'd love to hear from you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much.